All right, so today I wanted to pop in and share a powerful tool that you can use when it comes to creating clarity when you are stuck on a decision. If you've ever found yourself wondering what the heck you should do, or maybe you missed that first hit of intuition and you're wondering and thinking and rolling something over and over again in your head and you really don't know which way to go. You've done your pros and cons list and you're still not clear. Well, today's little tip is one for you that I hope you will love. Now, I got to start with this. So I remember I was driving along the beach. You know how you do a beach cruise sometimes? You got the wind in your hair with the window down, obviously, unless you got really strong air conditioning. But I was driving along, and although I really wanted to enjoy the moment, I was overthinking. I was so frustrated because I wanted to make a decision on something. I wanted something to be crystal clear, and it wasn't. And it was driving me batshit crazy. And so I remember being on that drive and just feeling that frustration and feeling like, what in the heck am I going to do here? And even though it wasn't a decision that was going to maybe change the course of my life at the time, it was something that was a burning wanting to get clarity on, and I don't know if you've ever had that where you just want it to be crystal clear and it's not, and it drives you nuts. So this is where this tool, this little tip even, this little tip can come in really handy. And it's one that does require, if you're someone who, has had to learn patience and has had to learn that timing, divine timing, and to trust the timing and to know that everything will flow at exactly the right time, even if you really want the answer right now, or even if you want the thing to change right now, if you want to get stuck into something right now and you keep having these brick walls and different things pop up to keep you sort of at bay and where you're at just for that bit longer, you know that there is a reason for that, but still, you still want the answer. You still want the clarity. So this is what you do. And maybe I've talked about this before, and if I have, it's a great reminder. At night, when you go to bed, your subconscious mind works 24 hours a day. Its job is to create the answers for you, to bring to you what it is that you need, that you're focusing on. As you know, where attention goes, where focus goes, energy flows. What is it again? Where focus goes, energy flows. That is the one. Thank you. Still with me. So as you go to bed, you want to ask your subconscious mind, or you want to ask spirit for crystal clear clarity on the thing that you are thinking about. Now, there may be a part of you, and I'm sure there is, that already knows, but it might not be clear to you consciously yet. So as you're falling to sleep, ask spirit, ask your subconscious mind, please give me crystal clear clarity on this thing. So whatever it might be. So think about, okay, this thing before I'm going to bed, this is what I want to know. Please show me the best outcome for me. Please show me, in hindsight, what will I be grateful that I did? Please give me a crystal clear sign as to what to do next. So ask in a way that resonates with you. Ask in a way that is clear and isn't wishy-washy. And ask that question as you fall to sleep, and knowing that you will get clarity and you'll get the answer. Now, this is a beautiful thing to do as well when maybe someone sent you an email and you really want to reply because they've shat you in that email, but you say to yourself, I'm going to sleep on that. It is the best thing to do. Night brings counsel. When you go to sleep and you wake up in the morning, things always become a lot clearer. You're in a different mood. You're in a different space. You've had rest. We might have been dreaming a lot in the astral world. You might not have had rest there, but, side note. But as you wake up the next day, you have a new energy, a new lease on life after you've rested. So trust that process. So then when you write back to that email, you'll do it with a fresh head. You won't have that same energy of what you might have written when you were first going to write back the day before. And for your decision, for what it is that you want clarity on, you may get that as soon as you wake up. Now, you might not either, but that's okay, because you will know that you have asked the question, you've asked for clarity, and then you may get that answer in different synchronicities around the place. So when you're going for a walk, you might see a sign, or you might overhear someone saying something like, oh, that, but you let it go. You let it go. You don't hang on to it so tightly that you must know. You surrender to the fact that, okay, I know this is being worked on. I know I will know what to do very soon. So it's simple, it is powerful, and it does take trust and faith as well. So trust in the fact that you will get the clarity that you need. And that doesn't mean don't take action. It doesn't mean just sit on your butt all day and do nothing. I mean, sure, if you want to have a day like that, go for it. What am I to say? But what it means is that you trust that the information will come through at exactly the right time, and you trust that you will get given the sign, or that you will have an intuition pop in again when you're least expecting it, and you will know what to do. So that is something that I think is so powerful, and it's free, and it's the power of us. It's going within, it's asking our subconscious mind, it's asking spirit, please give me that crystal clear clarity on what it is that I'm after. So, and just bonus tip as well, this is something that I may have mentioned before too, but if you haven't heard it, it is one that I absolutely love. So if you are trying to make a decision and you're not sure which way to go, maybe you haven't slept on it yet, or maybe you have and you've got your list of pros and cons, close your eyes and feel into what it feels like if you go with option A versus option B. So first of all, put option B to the side. Don't even think about it. Close your eyes and say, okay, I'm going with option A. How does that feel? Do you feel constricted? Does it make you feel small? Does it make you feel a bit icky or scratchy, or it could be anything like that? Does it go in, or does it make you feel expanded? Does it make you feel lighter? Does it make you feel a little bit excited? So this is an awesome test to feel into how you're feeling within your body with each option. So do it for option A and do it for option B, option C if you've got three things you're trying to choose from. But really give yourself the space to really hone in and as if you have made that decision and that everything else has fallen away and that's what you're doing. And when you do that, play with that and then see which option comes up for you. So I know I said there was only one little thing here, but two powerful tools now that I think are just so amazing. And these tools, they're within us. We have the power within. Everything we need, we have. Everything begins within. So it stands to reason that all of that information is there. We've just got to feel into it and have trust and faith that what we need to see and what will be shown to us will come through at exactly the right time. So I hope that has helped today. Now, if you are not on my newsletter yet, by the way, it is the place where I share my first thoughts. Sometimes it's a long, interesting article. Other times it might be just a question to get you thinking. It could be anything. But anyway, if you want to join my newsletter, I will link that in the description. So that way you will get an update from me at the start of each week, usually on a Sunday night or Monday morning, depending on where you are in the world, to kick off your week. So aside from that, if you like this video, please stick around because I'll have another one popping up on screen now that I think that you might like as well. And as always, thank you so much for being here, and share away in the comments. Have you got any tools or tricks and tips that you use to find clarity and to really get clear on what it is that you want to be doing or which direction you want to be heading? I would love, love, love to hear from you. So please share away in the comments. And like I said, thank you for being here, and I look forward to catching you in the next video.